We're getting ready to start section 3.5 out of your book, which is pages 130 to 134. And our goal today, our objective today, we're going to use tables, equations, and graphs to solve problems. So we'll see how far we get today. And I appreciate your patience. Write down everything I write down in your notes, okay? Because when you go back and study, then you'll know exactly what to study. All right, let's jump right on in with example 1. And what we want to do, I'm going to read the question to you, and then we're going to figure out what in the world are they asking us to do here. All right, suppose you save $3 each week. I know that's a massive amount of money, but I think you can do more than that. Suppose you save $3 each week. We're going to make a table and write an equation to represent your total savings after any given number of weeks. It could be any week. And we want to be able to figure that. So what they're asking us to do, first and foremost, they gave us the information. So what I want you to do is circle this first part. This first part is going to tell you exactly what you need to know. How much are we saving? You tell me.
$3.
$3. How often are we doing it? Every week. Okay? So we're going to make a table. So this is where we're going to start right here. We're going to start right here. Number of weeks, and then we're going to calculate, well, how much money we're going to have after each week. Okay? So let's say we're at the very beginning. It's week 0. How much money have we saved?
$3.
None. We don't have any. We haven't started yet. So that's what's going on. We don't have any money started. A week has passed. How much money do we have? We have $3. 2 weeks have passed. We now have $6. 3 weeks have passed. We have $9. 4 weeks have passed. We have $12. I told you we should save more money than this. All right, 5 weeks have passed. 15. Okay. And then I'm going to put W here. I'm going to come back to this in just a second. And W is a variable we use. It could stand for number of weeks. So a lot of times you'll see in your book, they'll pick a variable that's associated with the word. So we're tracking number of weeks, and so we're going to use W, okay, for our variable. All right, and then total savings, because we don't know exactly how much that is, let's just call that T for total savings. Okay, and I will come back and address the W and the T in just a second. Now, any problems? Did anybody have a problem figuring out a chart here in the pattern that we were following? Okay, so now we've done this part, we've made our table. We did that. You did it with me. Now we're going to do something that is challenging for even the best of math students, and that's writing the equation. Write an equation to represent your total savings, okay? So first of all, what we want to do is we want to figure out what is going on. What is the pattern, okay? What are we doing to this number on the left, okay? What are we doing to the number on the left to get the number on the right? What did we do to the left to get the number on the right? What did you say? And what did you say? Okay, so we have two choices. We either added 3 or we multiplied by 3. Okay? So what's 0 plus 3? 3. Okay, so we didn't add 3. We didn't add 3. What's 1 plus 3? 4. What's 2 plus 3? So we're not adding 3. So what did we do to the 0 on the left to get the 0 on the right? Yeah, I don't mean going down the Y column or the right column, okay? So that's okay. That's all right. So what did we do here? 0 times what is 0? 1 times what is 3? 2 times what is 6? What pattern do you see? Multiply by 3. So that's how we got it. We do 0 times 3 equals 0. 1 times 3 equals 3. 2 times 3 equals 6. 3 times 3 equals 9. Okay, so when you do this, you're asking yourself not how did these numbers change, but how did I get from the left side to the right side? Did I add something to 0 to get 0? Did I subtract something from 0 to get 0? Etc. and so forth. Kind of you're looking for that pattern. Okay? So this pattern continues on. All right? Now what's the one number in this listing right here that's consistently the same?
3.
Yep, multiplying by 3. Okay? So if I know how many weeks I have, I just multiply it by 3, and that's how much money I save. Okay? So now we want to write an equation for it. Okay? And that's why when I wrote this down here, sometimes we don't know how many weeks. We want to anticipate how many weeks. We want to have a basic equation there so we can figure it out. So this is what you do. We know that total savings is our end result. That's our end result. So that's what I write first. I pick a variable to represent total savings, which I did. I said earlier it was T. You can call it Y, you can call it A, you can call it whatever you want. I just chose to call it T this time. Okay? And then we're going to set it equal, because this is an equation that we're forming. How do I figure out total savings? What did I do with the weeks to get total savings? I multiplied 3 times number of weeks. Now I'm going to use a variable to represent, it could be any number of weeks, and so I'm going to call it W for weeks. So T for total savings, W for weeks, and that's how I calculate total savings. Just whatever week number it is, multiply that by 3, that's how much money I should have saved. Okay, so you got your calculators out really quick? Okay, what if I have been saving for 52 weeks? What if I've been saving a whole year, 52 weeks, at $3 a week? How much did I get? All right, Keenan, what'd you get? 156. Anybody verify that? 156. Okay. And you know, it's going to take you a year. That's why I would encourage you to save more money than $3 a week. That would be my advice to you. Okay? So this is what we're after. So that's what we're trying to do, is come up with the equation. That's our end game, is to come up with the equation and figure it out from there. Okay? So the first sentence gave us the information we needed. We made a table to see if we could detect a pattern. We did detect a pattern. We noticed that each time we went up a week, we multiplied by 3, and that gave us our total savings. And then from that, we were able to write an equation. Okay? So far, everybody pretty good on that? It's not easy stuff, okay? But I do want to introduce this. All right, let's flip the page. And a solution is basically any ordered pair that makes an equation true. So if you have an equation and you know the x, you know the y, and you plug them in and you've got each side equal to itself, you know that that solution works. That's a way to check it. Okay? A linear equation, all that means is you have a straight line. That means all the points on that line are solutions to that equation. Every point on a straight line is a solution to a linear equation. A linear equation, don't let that confuse you. What root word do you see in the word linear? Line. So think straight line. It's a straight line. When you graph a linear equation, you're going to graph a straight line. If it curves, if it bends, something's wrong. You've calculated something wrong. Okay? So let's look at graphing linear equations really quick. Jared keeps track of how much dry food is in his cat's feeder. Graph the linear equation y equals -1/2 x plus 12. And that's where y represents the cups of food left and x represents the number of days since he filled the 12-cup feeder. Now this is one, we're going to tackle this one tomorrow. Don't really have time to finish this today. But the thing, they're telling you how to get this set up. You're going to do this just like example 1. You're going to make your table. And then we're going to figure out the points. And then we're going to graph. Okay? So I'll table that for until tomorrow. It's not a big deal. We can definitely tackle that tomorrow. let me go ahead and announce our homework really quick. And we're going to do page 133. So it is different in WinWeb. It is different. Page 133. I'd like for you to try, let's try 5 and 6. That's fine. Just do 5 and 6. Those are challenging. Page 133, 5 and 6. Okay, and then we'll come back and tackle this one tomorrow because we're going to need some time to do this one.